We're on the rooftops now, which is, again, a very cool set piece. You don't have stuff like this in most other Metal Gear games. I like it. Again, I could very easily see, for the most part, you know, Snake sneaking around these and such. Speaking of Snake, we got another one of his famous tricks here. The drum can from MGS4. Of course, ours is in a bit better shape. Of course, we can still flop over and roll in it. You can see our sheath kind of sticking out the bottom there. And if you roll too much... Yep. Just like MGS4. Even though we're a cyborg, I guess we have a weak digestive system. I believe that's the same animation again from MGS4. Huh. They need backup. Here's one thing I don't think Snake could do. Perch atop this. And lie in wait for an unsuspecting foe. Oh, look! That bird's got a special arm. Special wing. Gotta be on the lookout for that. Also gotta hope he goes away, because we want this man. There we go. Make sure to take out that barrel. Take out the barrel. Perfect. Perfect stealth. Now, they might see me because they get suspicious of objects like this. If he... Yeah, see? Like I said, it's like MGS1 stealth. Whoop, let's just walk forward again. It's very useful, the ability to walk in blade mode. Nice. Okay, bird. How are we gonna do this? We're gonna do it what? Nope, we're gonna wait. We're gonna try it again. Right. Yes! Excellent. Again, I have all of those on another save file, so if I miss one, it's not a big deal. But I want to try and go for them. I do love collectibles. Speaking of which, any more here? Does not look like it. Oh, but there is a grenade. That's nice. Even though it's just, again, more gray squares again. Gray squares, man. That's what Metal Gear rooms should look like. And because we're on a rooftop, it's different enough that I think it's pretty cool. That jump scares me. Because the thing that does set this apart is not the Colorado Hotel International. It's that you can actually get knocked off the edge there. There's no invisible wall keeping you in place. And you will die. And that might happen in a fight coming up. Speaking of things to come, new enemy. Heavy cyborg. I like to call these guys hammer bros on account of their hammers, bro. The yellow attacks, you gotta dodge them. You can parry the non-yellow attacks. Takes a lot to break their armor, and again, they have just these big wacky drill hammers. Now these guys are gonna be annoying up there. Whoops! Didn't dodge away enough. Let's just clip your wings there, brother. Speaking of things to come, the time, and so have I. Not yet. Not yet. We'll get something. We'll get something that's very Nero in the near future. After a while, his bro here, this is why they're Hammer Bros, because there's two of them, comes out. And if you gotta fight both of those at once, it's pretty hard. The Hand Blast can weaken armor pretty well in Daze enemies, so it's a good thing to employ against slower, larger foes. Yes, you still need to make me come. That is exactly what I said. A rank, because I did get hit a couple times, but it's fine. Head to the roof. I mean, we're on a roof. There's a buddy over there. Stealth. Expert stealth. He loves it. That helicopter, I think it just patrols. I don't know if we do anything with it. I think it's just there for some set dressing, some ambiance. We got plenty of stuff here, though. Again, I need to dive kick down or else I get really nervous. Pick that up. And here we got another buddy patrolling. This is very MGS1. This is very MGS1. And of course, he just turns around, which is good because we can get him with one of these. Alright, now I'm going to give myself one mulligan here. Or up ahead, because it's a little difficult. You can see we got another setup. There's a special arm, there's a hostage, and there's 3 dudes. Well, there's a way to do this that works pretty well with the jam grenade. And hopefully... No! Right in. Okay, hey, we did it. Excellent. We even got the arm. Oh, wait. No. We gotta get this guy. Okay, hostage is still good. And I think this man here... I don't think he'll ever go for the hostage. Yeah, he only wants to go for us. Which is good. Alright, that's another one that's particularly dicey. I'm glad I got it in my first try because, oh boy.
Thank you. Oh God, thank you. Don't let those fuckers get away with this, okay?
And hey, don't forget.
Thank you so much.
Really, Raiden? Ripping off people's clothes?
Yeah. I love that. Gotta love stripping dudes in public. He's fine, though. He went inside and got dressed. I don't remember what getting all of them unlocks, but...
You cannot proceed any
He stopped my jump.
There is a
He called me mid-jump and canceled my momentum. Blade Wolf, what are you doing? Alright, so now that we've used the rooftops... And they're kind of aware we're here, hence those helicopters and patrols. So we're going to go underground. And now, normally in a situation like this, you would just find the maintenance hatch. Maybe you would cut one, because we do have our blade mode, but, you know, Raiden's got his own way of doing things. Yep.
This must be the railroad.
It would appear so. Likely part of Denver's old system. This city was a
Any
major
freaks from
transport
underground?
hub
Are you
in
asking
years
if they
of
came
freight
from
trains.
underground?
This particular line appears to have been abandoned some time ago. It was originally constructed to transport supplies to an underground
Perhaps if they're
factory.
electrified, fried like a
Now,
pork
it
chop,
seems even the electrical system is no longer functioning.
won't stop.
Yeah, it's pitch black in here.
What's he say? Won't
As a
stop
cyborg,
something
I
till the
trust
human
this is
race
not
is
a
on
serious
top?
concern.
Different Platinum game. Anyway, as Blade Wolf was explaining, it's dark in here. We can't see a goddamn thing. Hey, you watching. This probably looks like pitch black aside from the little glowy bits on Raiden. That's because when recording video, you always got to make it way brighter for you because for some reason it always ends up darker. So I can actually see what's going on here. You can't. So what they want you to do is use your AR display to see your way through. And again, another one of those things that, oh my goodness, a more annoying game would have had way too many sequences like this. This is the only time they force you to do this. And it's kind of reminiscent of...
Do not expose yourself.
Well, I exposed that other guy earlier. But it's kind of reminiscent of the cave in Snake Eater after fighting Ocelot, where you're in pitch darkness and you have to navigate. It's a little nod to that, I feel. Of course, that didn't have giant gorilla robots in it. I still want to see Snake fight against these things. And it's like, well, what would you do? Well, you do, like, jam grenades and launch missiles and stuff, you know? Which you can do in this. But doesn't mean that I don't want to do it. I don't think Snake would be able to CQC one of these fellows. Which way is he looking? Even without the AR display, their eyes will glow when they're looking in your direction. And I think they have a bit of a vision cone set up. So I think it's safe to proceed forward when you don't see the... it's a bit of a red light, green light thing, you know? Alright. Very nice. If you do get seen, it just switches to like a illuminated AR mode so you can actually see the fight. So you don't have to do all this sneaking. You can actually just go forwards. But I like the sneaking. This guy's a little strange. Also, data storage chip here. 9 out of 20. Almost halfway there. He's going to patrol in this direction. And then I believe... Yep, jump up there. Which way does he face? Yeah, he turns around quickly. So I want him to pass by my little box here. And again, this animation was in the Metal Gear Solid Rising trailer. Should have put my AR display on. So I could see him, but the game was like, no, Raiden can't see him. Even though I was locked on. It's fine. There we go.
Very well done.
He loves it. Now, of course, up there, you see those little cretins yet again. And, like, I feel like that's a hint that they want you to use some of this action. Which, again, MGS1 rules. It works. Oh, why did you not get exploded? Are you behind? You behind a pipe? Mayhaps? I think so. Yeah, it goes by MGS1 logic of, well, no one heard me do that. There we go. Whoop! Wrong button. On top of this train. Des! I wish there was a scythe weapon. I wish there was a high-frequency scythe in this. We got some Tsubasa kick moves, though, so I mean, you know. I think I mentioned that before. This game, very influential, inspired some of the action scenes in Symphogear in a very not subtle way. Tsubasa does a lot of Raiden-isms, and I think that's pretty cool. Alright, which way you going, Megilla? There we go. Last area, but
maintenance shaft up ahead. Use it to return to the surface.
Yep. We got that cretin there. I don't know why I've just decided to call them cretins. Okay. A little alerted to our presence, but a little alerted, that's fine. If these dudes see you, they will summon out little buddies. Oops. Okay, still on caution. I like that it doesn't show you the phase when you have the AR display on. It's like, again, it's very, very old Metal Gear of just kind of limiting the amount of information you get at any one time. So you have to use your wits and smarts and not just give you a broken item that just kind of reduces the whole game to nothing. Am I talking about Quiet? Am I talking about D-Dog? Am I talking about both? Who knows? That's fine. So we came from underground. Got it.
District. Security is heavy, but you need not worry about collateral damage when engaging the enemy.
About time. Finally, I can cut loose.
Footloose. Kick off these Sunday cyborg shoes.
You will find a stairway on your right. Those stairs lead to a shortcut to World Marshal Headquarters. Do not be distracted by the advertisements. You are not here as a tourist.
Now the dog is sassing me.
I'll just buy a quick souvenir or two for Rose, and that'll be it.
Raiden, we must hurry.
You were sassy first.
Sarcasm sometime.
I understand your attempts at humor. I simply do not find them entertaining.
I love that the straight man of this game is a talking robot dog. It's very funny. Okay, so we're back outside. Got another VR terminal. I'll look at some of these, but again, some of them are just like little joke missions that are kind of horrible.
Right. You have almost reached World Marshal Headquarters.
Oh! I was gonna say, I'm not sure if you can stealth this sequence, but then the garage just immediately seeks to destroy me, so, you know. We can cut him down, though. Oh, this is an intense situation. I don't know who I'm getting. Okay. No step. I love the no step text on them. Oh yeah, look, the Gideon Hotel. That's funny. I don't think I ever noticed that. Thank you for pointing that out. I gotta play Vanquish one of these days. That's cute considering that a character we'll see in a little bit. Yep. And it sounds like a storm is approaching.
Enemy ahead, Raiden. Avoid fighting if you can.
Yeah, they always kind of give you a little hint when you can do a stealth sequence. Look at all these ads. Nothing too interesting, but I do like the holograms. It's enough to just make this feel a little bit more futuristic, because the city looks, again, very modern. Also, we can legally have American flags here, unlike MGS2. But it's enough to just give it just that little bit. Holograms, they're a good, design cue. You want to make things look a little futuristic. And again, this does take place in the far-off future of 2018. Okay. Let's try to employ the box tactic. I like the box tactic. Is he gonna come over here? The helmet guys are so dweeby looking. Oh. Is this a good idea or a bad idea? This is a bad idea. That's fine. Now, I know you have a special arm. You do. So I'll deal with you last. Is what I'll do. Oh, a hammer, bro. Oh. So I think I mentioned this before, but yeah, the legacy of this enemy is very funny because, there's a Genshin Impact enemy that's almost identical to this, uses like the same moves and everything. It's very, very funny how influential this game was. Granted, no, this is not the first game to feature a heavy enemy with a hammer. But it is funny when you see, games that would come later that are almost one-to-one. So you're who I need to deal with the arm of, right? That means I need to weaken your armor first. Whoop! There we go. Side dodge is usually the best bet when they do their golden hammer smack. Alright. Nice. Got it.
I got another.
Now what do you got?
Head for the next objective.
You got nothing. Bulletstorm has a hotel with a hologram fern plants, and that's seared into your mind. Also another health upgrade there. That's very handy. That's an inspired choice. Experience the best of Mile High City. Send your taste buds a mile high. A taste of Denver. Suits for men. We've also got Queen Fashion. And that storm is it's getting pretty rough. Elegant accessories. Designer fashions. We are in the fashion district. Denver Mall. It doesn't really look much like a mall to me, but, Thunderbolt Cafe. There's our one and only Vulcan reference. Hey, none of you boys have special arms, do you? Oh, you do. Okay. So, I've heard it said, and I'm not sure how canonical it is, but people have said the reason that Raiden has electric powers is because he's a descendant of Rykov, and
For Fenrir,
and
unable to speak. A real dog has a far greater intellect.
oh yeah, we've got a variant of LQ-84s now. So anyway, the Volgan's electric powers are a sexually transmitted disease that Rykov got, and then later, when he procreated with, I guess, someone else to make one of Raiden's, like, parents or something? I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how canonical that is. I would appreciate if you did something else so I could get your arm. But yeah, here's a regular LQ-84. It's got a little railgun like Fortune did. It still throws knives. There's its railgun. I believe there are chainsaw variants as well. Yeah, they love turning normal enemies, or turning bosses into normal enemies. You can cut the railgun up. A shame we can't get it. Only my railgun. I mean, Boris... I said his name with a bit of an accent. Boris! He does say Horosho, so I mean, we do have some Yoshino Nanjo respect here. I really want that arm. And it's getting a little comedic at this point. Yeah, can I get it? Nice. Still got an A rank. Still picked up an A rank despite how farcical that was. That's fine. We love a good fartsicle here. I knew there was a tricky little Dickens. So I don't remember how to get that one. I think there was a little food cart here. Oh. Or we can just do it like this. Okay. There we go. Tricky little data storage. 10 out of 20. We're about halfway through the game. Again, it's a short game.
That's my boy.
Hell yeah.